I ride Follower of the Moon, Frenel. With Frenel's skill, I set Moongate from my deck in the Order Zone. Imagine this, young man.
Huh?
Floating above the surface of the moon, there's a gateway to another world. Beyond that gate exists a mythical creature that can discern the truth. Known as the Mythish.
The Mythish?
Nice one. My turn next. I ride Vassal of the Moon, Romsden. Skill, activate. I check the top 7 cards in my deck and add Crowring Mythish Ragnarok to my hand. And put another card in the Order Zone. Moongate, activate. I check the top 7 cards in my deck, and I call Ragnarok. I call another Ragnarok from my hand.
You called the same one again?
Ragnarok is a special unit. You can have up to 16 of them in your deck.
Wow! I had no idea there were units like that.
There are. Vanguard is full of surprises. Ah. Sounds like the two of you have survived some fierce battles.
That's true. We've been through a lot.
Been through a lot, huh? What about nowadays?
Huh?
Are you reaching out for anything in particular?
Right now?
Nah, just kidding. I'm sorry, but it feels like my other half is leading me on, telling me to test the Archangel of Miracles.
Huh?
Welcome to the stage for your trial. It's my turn. A golden star stands in your way. An otherworldly gatekeeper served by Mythish. And now, prepare yourself for the trial of the moon. I ride! Keeper of the Moongate, Veissrugr. Moongate, activate! This card unleashes its true power in the presence of Veissrugr. I look at the top 7 cards in my deck and call Ragnarok. Then I put 2 cards in my Order Zone. Veissrugr's skill activates. I activate Moongate once again. If you can hear my voice, answer. The original ancestor, the phantom who acts as the fangs of discipline. The true beast that soars through the heavens. I call the first Mythish, Wolfson Rosnir.
The first Mythish Rosnir.
This one's on another level from the rest. With Ragnarok's boost, I attack with Rosnir. With its skill, I attack the Vanguard and a rear guard in the front row, simultaneously.
Both at the same time?
In addition, Rosnir gets 5,000 power, and I draw a card.
Then I'll guard the attack on Raziel.
So your Nobia is retired now. This is just the start. I attack the Vanguard with Veissrugr. Skill, activate. I call the 2 Mythish units in the Order Zone to the same column, and my front row gets 5,000 power.
No guard!
I attack with Ragnarok.
No guard!
I attack with my other Ragnarok.
Guard!
My turn ends.
I attack with Dilberith!
Guard, intercept. And now, Veissrugr's skill activates. When I use a Mythish to guard, if I put a Mythish from the drop zone to the bottom of my deck, I add 5,000 to the shield. And I get to do that with each of the 3 Ragnaroks I used to guard.
It wasn't enough. My turn is over.
Raise your chance of a trigger before you attack. I like that.
Raziel's still got a trick up his sleeve. It's too soon to think you've won.
A good point. With card fights, it's never over till it's over. But I've got a trick up my sleeve as well. My turn. Persona Ride! Veissrugr! Moongate, activate. From my deck, I call Rosnir, and put 2 cards in the Order Zone. With Veissrugr's skill, I activate the Moongate once more. I call Ragnarok, and put 2 cards in the Order Zone. In addition, I call another Ragnarok. Let me show you. The star that reflects the sun's light. The moonlight that shines and guides the Mythish. I use the order card, Aelith Galmani. During this turn, all Mythish units get 5,000 power. Plus, if they appeared as an ability, they get an extra 5,000 power. Ready? I attack Rizale and Gigantex simultaneously with Brosian.
I can't block this. I have to believe in a miracle. No guard! Damage check. Yes. Miracle return! If I get a trigger during my 6th damage point, I can heal 1 damage. And with the effect of the trigger, Rizale gets 10,000 power!
So you have a skill to help you recover. Even so, my next attacks are still gonna hurt.
I'll block them all!
I can see in your eyes the strength of your belief in miracles. I like that. I attack the Vanguard with Veissrugr. With its skill, I call Rosnir and Ragnarok from the Order Zone, and all front row units get 5,000 power.
Guard!
Young man, what do you think counts as a miracle in Vanguard?
Huh? I guess drawing a trigger when you need it most.
Yes, that's right. Rizale increases the odds of getting a trigger by returning them to your deck for both attacking and guarding. That's a skill that truly deserves to be called a miracle. However, if you think increasing your odds of a trigger is the only way of summoning a miracle, you're wrong. There are other ways to do that.
Huh?
For instance, you can continually remove all cards other than triggers from your deck.
Don't tell me.
Because I kept activating the Moongate, I have almost no Mythish units left in my deck. And so, what do you think the odds are of me drawing a trigger from the cards remaining in my deck? Sometimes miracles can be created. First check, critical trigger. Ragnarok gets 10,000 power and an extra critical. Second check, draw trigger. Ragnarok gets 10,000 power.
A double trigger.
Think you can withstand a couple more attacks like that? I attack with Ragnarok!
A perfect guard!
I attack the Vanguard with Wolfson Rosnir!
No guard!
This is the strongest unit in my Mythish army. The first beast. And the Wolf of the Heavens. The trial of the moon ends here.